Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Let me cut it off on the YouTube side of things. I'm like, the music ended. Why is it still playing? Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday, and I hope you all had a wonderful, fulfilling weekend. We got Kale who stopped by earlier and said, "Hi, Jeannie. I will try to be here. Hugs to you too, Kale. Hey, Sanja. I'm shopping my stash now to find matching colors. Now, this bag that I'm doing is for breast cancer awareness, and I will be doing it in the colors pink. Now, if you don't want to do it in the breast cancer awareness colors, use whatever colors you want to, because my next one is actually going to be either in a sugar wheel cake from Hobby Lobby or the Karen cake that they had for $5, a while back. It's going to be done in one of those. Miss Vicky says I should be there, have my 4 squares done. Well, Miss Vicky, you're a little bit ahead of me. I only got 1 square done, but that's okay. Because I see Sanja hadn't done hers yet. So we're going to talk about it and stuff like that. And then we'll get at least the other we'll get rectangles done tonight. So welcome in, Miss Vicky. Welcome in, Nisi. Welcome in, Lisa. It's stitching time. Welcome in, Bonnie. Got knits and more. Welcome in, Jen. Welcome in, Fern. Welcome in, Ronell. Ronell says, "Hi, all. I'm sitting on my back porch crocheting with coffee in my cup." Rochelle, that just sounds so relaxing. Are you sitting in a rocker? Because the weather is getting to the point where that is what I want to do. I want to go outside on my porch and sit and crochet because it is so nice. Even during the day, it's nice outside. Miss Vicky says, "Hello, everyone in the chat. Everyone ready to make the bag?" Yeah, I was a little later coming in because I brought Emily in right after I put the comment in the chat. I brought Emily in, and she had water in a gravity feeder water. She wasted all over the floor. So I had to get a towel and put down on it. Now she's in there trying to make another mess. So I have a mess cleanup after live. I'm still in bed quite poorly. Oh no, Fern, hope you feel better, sweetheart. Hey, Renee, welcome in. Sanja says, "Hello, everyone." Hey, Ivy B. Hello, Jeannie, and big hello to everyone coming in. Thank you for that, Ivy. And Sanja said, "Prayers, Fern." Ms. Vicky says, "Prayers for you, Fern." Thanks, Sanja. I need them. It's been a long time now. I just want to be better. Yes, yes, yes. And Fern says, "Thank you, Vicky." Truth is, I haven't started my squares. Are we using the same pattern as Sunburst bag? We'll get into that here in just a minute, Sanja, and I'll give you all the details. Hey, Angela Wright, welcome in. She says, "Hi, Jeannie and everyone in the chat. How are you doing tonight?" I'm doing fine tonight. Drinking water, still working on my ghost. That's okay. Take your time. When you get it done, you get it done. Hey, Nana Michelle. She says, "Hi, everyone." She says, "Brr. It's cold tonight. Like I told Granny D, I need more cats. In you is not enough cat to warm me up." Hey, Miss Margie, welcome in. Hey, Michelle Morgan, welcome in. I haven't made my ghost yet. Yeah, I've only made 2. And unfortunately, I have neither one to show because they're both in my car. What I did with that yarn from Amazon was I held it with some white plush yarn. The Adorable white yarn that I had showed y'all I had. I held it with that. And it glows, y'all. It's kind of more spooky looking to me because that yarn that glows is mixed in there all, at different depths, and, some to the outside, some to the inside, but it does glow. So it looks actually more spooky to me than the regular ghost does. So Hey, Miss Patty Barker, welcome in. Hey, Miguel, welcome in. And Miss Margie has been a member for 17 months. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Welcome in, Miss Margaret G. Hey, Sis Katrina, welcome in. She says hello to all in the chat. I will be here listening, getting the little one ready for bed, Sis Jeannie. All right. And happy Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, Gobble Day, whatever, to all of those in Canada, because today is Thanksgiving for Canada. So happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you all that are in Canada. Thank you, Miss Margie. She did a $4 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Grandma Anna, welcome in. Hey, Zachy Poo, welcome in. Hey, Miss C's in the house. She said, I have made squares in pink and white for me and one for my sister in love and file colors. My squares are 14 inches. And that's okay. So you're just going to do 4 squares all the way around? Or are you going to do 2? One on the front, one on the back, and then some on the side. What's your plans on that, Miss C? Let me know. I tried to follow Rose and Lily, but I can't follow her. And I haven't watched her, Angela. Honestly, I have not watched her. I did the pattern, so I don't. Can you not read the pattern, Angela? Hey, Jen. Jen, my friend. She says, hi, my sweet friend, Miss C. Hi, Ivy B Creates, Jen says. Miss C says, Jen. And there's the sweet, lovely Sunita. And Jen is saying, Sapphire to Sunita. Hey, Bonnie's Corner, welcome in. Hey, M. Han, welcome in. Hey, Juanita. Juanita says, hi. And we got Mama J Way in the house. Hey, Mama J Way. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian family. That is correct. Welcome in, Great Lakes gal Diane. The Crochet Queen China is in the house. Welcome in, China. We got Doretha with Butter Roll Boutique, who has blessed us with her presence tonight. Thank you for being here. Doing 2 squares and a 4-inch moss stitch strip. Whoa, chat jump. Strip to hold the sides and bottom. Yes. Like that idea. Rose and Lily is too fast. Well, Angela, you know you can slow her down, right? If you go to your settings on your YouTube side of things, and I'll show you later on tonight how to do that. Welcome in, Miss Paula and Mara with Mindfully Crochet. Welcome. And we got the wonderful and the fabulous Miss Cindy Lulu Treasure Trove is in the house tonight. Welcome in, Lulu. We got Karen with K-Craft 49 in the house. And we got Kale, who has made it. Welcome, Kale. Welcome. We got Dee Ferguson, the Lefty Crocheter. And we got Taylor LT. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome. And we got the wonderful, beautiful lady who does all of the beautiful hand-dyed yarn that I was so blessed with 2 pinks from Miss C. That is so beautiful. And I have put it in a plastic bag. And it is over here somewhere to keep my terror from getting hold to it, because I would have to hurt her if she did. Melissa with Crochet in Agreement in the house tonight. I have to do a blanket hello as I'm about to be driving and listening. Will Mara, you be safe while driving? And we got Rebecca McCall in the house. Y'all, Rebecca and I share the same middle name. Spelled exactly the same way. I guess Rebecca is her first name and is my middle name. Y'all remember that now? Y'all remember that? Might hear that again from somewhere. Jen Reeves, and hello, Miss Unicorn Queen. And Maribel is hooked is in the house. She says, hi, Jeannie in chat. All right, I am caught up with the chat. We're going to dance right quick. Hi, Melissa. I got my yarn picked out for the blanket. I'm donating to your church, Kel says. All right, we're going to dance right quick for Miss Margie. And thank you, Miss Margie, for being a member for 17 months to the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. And we just had Miss Lori Armstrong, who just rolled on into the building. Welcome in, Lori. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's play the super chat song from Miss Margie. We'll get our blood going a little bit here tonight before we get into this wonderful craft. And Taylor LT is saying hello to everyone. And Carlann Cast has joined us tonight. Good evening, Carlann. Yay, bless your heart at Kel's Crochet Corner. Thank you so much, Melissa says. Yes, 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 yes. That is wonderful. And thank you, Kel, for making a blanket to donate. It is always good when we can do donations. That's right, Lulu. Let's dance. Let's dance. All right. I am doing, now you can do whatever squares you want to do. I decided to do the burst of kindness. The sunburst of kindness. That's Anita's hat, ain't it? The Sunburst Granny. Like this. Okay? But you can do whatever 4 squares you want to do for your sides. Taylor says, I can't stay long, but I'll be back in a bit. Okay, Taylor. Hey, Devetta, welcome in. You don't have to do these. Do whatever squares you want to do. I'm going to give you the measurement of mine. They don't have to be exact of my measurement. Mine measures 6 1/4 inches. So 6 1/4 inches is what mine measures. Now, this is the rectangle that I will show y'all how to do. This is only one rectangle. Hey, Annette, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And we got Brenda from B.Y.C. Crochet in the house. Hey, sweet Brenda. Love you. Mwah. Love you, love you, love you, darling. And I saw that hot water bottle. Not hot water bottle. Lord, listen to me. Your heating pad cover that you made. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So this is the rectangle that we'll be making tonight. Right here. So this is one. You stink. Go on in there and pass your gas. I'm looking around to make sure she hadn't left me a surprise. But yeah, she's passing gas. So my square was done doing, I count the whole center of my rectangle as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rounds. Oh no, Doretha, your go bag was stolen before it could get a picture. Wow, somebody liked it that much. This measures 12 inches wide by 13 1/2 inches long. Hey, Miss Debbie Gerbert, welcome in. Cool, been a hot minute since I did a rectangle square, and I need to make a baby blanket for a boy going stash diving real quick. Yes. Now you can start out with a longer centerpiece, Juanita, too. If you want to. You don't have to do this shorter one. But for me to get the size and the width and the length that I wanted, I started short, because the more you do, it gets wider quicker. We're going to do a box bottom bag, Bonnie. Karen said she's working on a rectangle blanket for Boggy Creek. My second one now. Love making for the kids. Yes. Lizzie! Jen says, Life Talk with Liz, my sissy is in the house, y'all. Welcome in, Sissy Liz. Welcome, welcome. I will not be doing it. I have some things to crochet. And that's okay, Paula. That is perfectly fine. And Granny D says, howdy do, my darling Jeannie. Welcome in, Granny D. Now, if we have new people that are just now joining us for the first time, we always like to welcome y'all with a warm welcome. But we also like to get you to know you just a little bit better. If you don't mind, if your name is not part of your channel, let us know what your first name is, if you don't mind, what country you are from, and state. If you're from the UK, just let us know you're from the UK. If you're from Australia, just say Australia. Or you can put the down under. We know what that means. If you're from the 50 states of the U.S., just let us know which state you live in. You do not have to give your city. And what type of crafting do you do, if any? Diana D is in the house. Welcome in. Now, if you are making this bag, good evening, Miss Roberta. Welcome in. Whoo, now I can see it. Fur babies fed, flock giving fresh water for the night. Has the gosling gone in, Miguel? Miss Vicky, I hadn't got to the bottom yet. We're going to do it in solid. And I'm probably going to do it with the linked double crochet to give it more stability. And I'll show you a sample of that here in just a little bit. That's fine, Jen. Ms. Margie finished her beautiful friend shawl by Ursula using Hobie Twist yarn. I saw that, Miss Margie. It is beautiful. Oh, no, Miss Bonnie. I am back. One of my cats was just hit by a car. Instant, blessedly. Did not suffer, but I am. Oh, no, Miss Bonnie. I hate to hear that. Stop chewing on my desk. Miss Bonnie, I am so sorry to hear that. Fern says, do you have many Brits here? I seem to be the only one. We're making a box bottom bag, and I'm doing it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but you don't have to do it in the colors if you don't want to do the breast cancer awareness. But I always do something in October for breast cancer awareness. So y'all know last year I made the other bags. I meant to bring the one that I do have in here to show. We made those last year and we used the bottoms. Sunita says, I'm new from Illinois, mostly crochet, but just learned to knit. Hi, all, and you're not new. Hey, Bestie, welcome in. Hey, Miss VJ, welcome in. All right, I'm going to share my other camera. Going to add it to the stage. So this is 12 inches wide and 13.5 inches long. So the squares will be good for it. And how I determine that is we still got to put them together. And I fold that in half. And it matches up. So we still got to put them together. And I am going to go around each one of these squares and the rectangle with a single crochet row before I attach them. So I'm going to show y'all how to do the rectangle tonight. And and that'll be my second one. Now, you don't have to use as many colors as I've used. You can use any yarn you want to use, any colors that you want to use. If you want to just make it a nice box bottom bag in your favorite colors, you can do that. You will need some fabric for lining. And this is the fabric that I will be using. I have 4. I don't know how many I'm going to need. And for the bottom, to add extra stability, I'm going to be using this plastic canvas. It will be the perfect size for the bottom. Now, that I know this is too wide, it's just the piece that I had. So once I do the bottom, then I will cut it to fit the bottom. And I am going to wrap it with some of this fabric. I'm going to wrap my plastic canvas with some of this fabric. Then this will be removable. And they can throw the bag in the washer and wash it if you sell them. I used a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, and all this yarn is 4-weight. This white is actually impeccable. This lightest pink is actually, I love this yarn. This pink is Red Heart Super Saver, and the darkest pink is Mainstays. Hey, Aisha, welcome in. Michelle says, I'm not exactly new, but I'm from Kentucky, and I crochet, paint, and make cards. Hey, Bree, welcome in. So you have to have 2 panels like this, and you have to have 4 squares for your sides. And then we'll make the bottom solid. Now, I mentioned earlier that I was thinking about doing it in the link double crochet, because it is very, very strong when you link your stitches together. I made this little bag here. I don't know if y'all, there we go. Y'all can see it all now. Let me go and make this big. Stop. She gonna get locked up. Locked up, and I won't let her out. Locked up. Ooh, let's switch around. There we go. So I made this little bag here for a phone holder. And it's got lint and stuff on it from the fiber. I got to get my lint roller. It's just a little small phone holder. It'll fit my phone. I figure it'll fit my big old phone. It'll fit some iPhones and stuff like that too. So, and then you can close it up with the button and the little twist there. And I did the rectangle granny square on the front of it, but I did the link double crochet on the back. Miguel said, Emily, fear not, I'll bail you out. I did good, VJ. I sold over $150 worth of stuff for my first day, so I did good. And I was so tired when I got home, y'all. The wind was blowing. It kept blowing stuff off the table. Kept having to get up and down, up and down, up and down. And I was so tired. One, I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock Saturday morning. I got up at 5. I got out there about 6:15. Got set up. I set up a little after 6:30. And after that, I left at 12 o'clock. I started packing up about 11:45. And I left at 11:58. And when I got home, I didn't do anything. Nothing. My husband was washing. And I went and ate. I bought me a Philly cheesesteak from there. The guy that does the cooking is actually my neighbor. I didn't know that. And I bought me a Philly cheesesteak from there and came home, and the husband and I split it. And I went and laid across the bed. I didn't do any crocheting Saturday. I left everything in my car, and everything is still in my car. I actually did $153. So I actually got my $10 back that I paid for the table. Then I turned around and I repaid for another table for Saturday. So where I was at this Saturday, didn't get a lot of foot traffic. And I was watching A and B area. I was in C. And I was watching the A and B area. They got all the traffic. So I told the guy, put me in A or B, and I'm at the end. And I was sitting there crocheting, and it's a road runs right beside the end of each A, B, C, and D section. People were stopping and watching me crochet. And I told him, put me on the end, and I'll be in B section. So I'll have a lot more foot traffic this Saturday coming up. So, I mean, if I do what I did this Saturday just passed, I'll do good. And we'll talk more about something else that's going to be coming up for next year. I had one lady ask me about doing wholesale for her. I told her I wasn't into that right now. I got a breast cancer awareness pumpkin that I got to do. And it's got to be kind of big, so it'll be a crocheted one. Then I got, I can't remember how many hats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hats to do. Yep. They want bear hats and they want unicorn hats. So I got 15 of those to do. So if you calculate that in and the pumpkin and everything, right at $300. Yep. And Jen said you should. I actually sat there and made 9 face scrubbies. I did. So, so I made this cute little bag today because I had a lot of little girls that came and visited my booth. A lot of little girls. So I figured this would be something that they would be interested in. So I got to definitely make some more. And this is actually ribbon that I cut and used the flowers off of. And then I went with the yellow button because that's the only yellow flower. And then I did put, got to put some fringe on it. So I did. I got hat orders while I was there, VJ. Yes. Dorit says, just don't leave it on the back seat. Oh, no, they're all in totes and stuff. It's cool here. It's not hot here no more. They're all everything is in totes in the back of my car. So this is the link double crochet. And my phone going off. And I really like it. So this is more than likely what I'll be doing for my bottom of the bag. Because it is so sturdy. And I'll show y'all what I lined this one with. I thought it was cute. I didn't want just pink or anything like that. I lined it with that. Don't that look good? And yep, I used my fabric glue. So, yes, ma'am, I used the fabric glue. And I love it. I used the fabric glue on these. And of course, I secured the button with the button. And I did the strap like we did before. I joined it and kept going up with the strap until I got it as long as I thought it should be. So, very easy to make. 2 pieces. Cut your fabric out. Fabric glue it together. Put it in there. Stick it together. And you're done. The first person on The Voice tonight is wearing a crochet jumper dress. I'd call it. Never seen it on TV before. No, you are honorary. Oh, who is being honorary, Miss C. Jen? Hey, Miss Wanda, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Niecy. So, Let me move my button bucket. He can sit on the floor. She can't destroy it, I don't think. And I'm going to tell y'all now, you don't want to miss Wednesday because we got an announcement to make. We got something exciting to share with y'all. I was trying to see what color I started with. Now, if you don't want to do both squares the same for the front and the back, be creative. Do them differently. I actually thought about that, and I said, now I'm going to do mine both the same. That's what I thought too, Ms. VJ. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing that I have realized. They're not into the people here are not into the Centro knitting hats. They want them crocheted. They do not want them off that machine. I'm going to show y'all 2 hats that I have made that I took out there. And they don't want pom-poms, even if they can remove them. They don't want them. And they want neutral colors, like black, red, white, navy blue, brown, beige. That's the colors that they're wanting. But they do not want them knitting machine hats. No, ma'am. Because I'm like, now these 2 right here ought to sell. Emily, Noel. And you're going to fight. And I'm going to win. Because you so little. Y'all, let me tell y'all something she did the other day. She ran and jumped up on the couch. I'm going to make myself big, show y'all these hats. I don't know why this does this. She jumped up on the couch for the first time ever. And when she did, she turned around and looked. Like, what just happened? Did I really do that? So I see a trend of mommy and me stuff. Hey, Tanky Poo, welcome in. So I did a mommy and a me hat on the Centro. Right here. Pom-poms come off. I use the snaps. The snap pom-poms. Throw them in the washer. Wash them. Dry them. Put your pom-poms back on. These get out of whack. Take the blow dry them back out. They prefer the crochet hats. I took the newsboy hat that I had made and the bear hat that I had made. And that's what they're wanting. And I took the unicorn hat of Kinsley's. And that's what they're wanting. Miguel says, Emily, I got your back. I'm going to ship her to you, Miguel. Look where you live. You might have a heat stroke in winter wearing those. Juanita, they wear them in the summertime. How are they going to have a heat stroke? They walk around here with doggone, what you call them things? With darn hoodies on during the summertime. Oh, yeah, they might want them next time, Karen. Even made a gray one with Line Brand Basic Stitch yarn. That yarn there is Red Heart Dreamy. The brown and the turquoise looking color, that is Red Heart Dreamy. So, all right. To get started on this rectangle granny square, I'm trying to find somewhere to put my phone. We're going to start with 12 chains. 12 chains. And leave yourself a pretty good long tail. And I'll show you why. I will show you why you leave yourself a long tail. Hey, Wanda Hardesty, welcome in. Yes, Margaret, that's what I'm gonna do. Our the local high school that my kids went to is green and white. Selma High is blue and gold. I don't know what Keith and Southside is, but I'll figure those. I'll look them up on the school website and find out what they are, and I'll do some in their colors. Now, Juanita, if you want to do it, if you want to do a center longer to where you don't have to make as many rounds, for the little bag that I did 18. So it's multiples of 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Multiples of 4. Multiples of 4 that you need to do it by. So chain 12, wrap your yarn, and go into the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and work 2 double crochets. And yes, y'all, I find myself knife holding crocheting more now. Why? I have no darn idea. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. No, they didn't place a $300 order. Their order's not $300, but if you calculate what I sold plus their orders, then that's about what I came up to be. And yes, they've already cashed out me the whole price. All right. Now we're going to chain. I think I did 2. Chain 2. I modified it. So, and we're going to work 3 more double crochets into the same space. Bree and all y'all other knife holders done rubbed off on me. And then chain 2. I sold my sea turtle. I sold the octopi that matched the sea turtle. I sold my big blue jellyfish. I had did a breast cancer awareness keychain where I put the ribbons on both sides. I sold that. The little bitty octopus keychain that I had made, I sold it. And I sold about 6 more keychains. Both of the octopus that I made that actually had the tentacles that I made with Red Heart Super Saver, I sold both of those. Plus I sold, I think, 5 octopies. Not counting the one with the sea turtle. One guy bought 4 octopies, the sea turtle, and the big jellyfish. All right, so you start out with your chain 3, and you do 2 more double crochets, chain 2, 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, all in that same space. Now we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, chain 1, skip 2, and then we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. And we should only have 1 stitch left. I don't know why we got an extra stitch. And I'm not going to redo it. I'm going to take this loose. I probably did 13 instead of 12. All right, now chain 1, and in that very last single chain, we are going to work 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. Now take your tail and bring it around to this side of your work. And work 3 more double crochets. And work over that tail. Chain 2. And work 3 double crochets. Bring your tail and work back over your tail going down. Go into the top of the next double crochet and work 1 double crochet in each stitch. I missed one. Chain 1 first. Oh, I see what I did. I put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Well, I got to redo mine. Look, I got to redo it. I saw it, Wanda. I saw it. But when I went to the link that you sent, it wouldn't open it up. So I'm going to go back to it and search for it on YouTube. I put 2 double crochets in the same stitch, y'all. Stop talking and focus, Jenny. All right, chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you want to go further, do multiples of 4. All right. In the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Chain 2. 1, 2. And in that same chain, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. And in that same space, work 3 more double crochets. So you should have 9 double crochets, and counting your chain 3 and 2 chain 2 spaces. Just like that. And then we got 1, 2 skip, chain 1, skip 1, 2, and we're going to work one single, Lord have mercy. Switch gears, Jeannie. 1 double crochet in the next 3 chains. So that is 2. And that is 3. You should have 3 stitches left And once you have 3 stitches left, chain 1. Now, if you are making it longer, you'll skip 2 and work 1 double crochet in the next 3 until you'll repeat that until you have 3 chains left. And once you have your 3 chains, you skip the next 2, and we're going to work 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets back into that same space, and you want to start working over your tail. Chain 2 and go right back into that same space, grabbing around that tail, and work 3 double crochets. And then chain 1. You're going to skip those 2 chains that we skipped, and we're going to work 1 double crochet in the top of each of the next 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to chain 1, and instead of joining to the top of that chain 3, we're going to actually join to the first double, the actual double crochet that we made. Just like that. And now we're going to slip stitch over to the chain 2 space. And this is going to be our first corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. I only did the chain 2 on the foundation of it. So chain 3 and work 2 double crochets, chain 1, and work 3 more double crochets in that same chain 2 space. And we're going to take this tail and we're going to close this up. This hole here, we're going to use that tail and close it up, and I'll show y'all how to do it. Now we're going to go into the next space. We're not chaining 1. Go into the next space and work 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. That is our corners. Now we're going to skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets in this chain 1 space here. That might help y'all. So skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1 space. Skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets. Now, if you want to chain 1 in between each one, you can. Now we're going to skip these 3, and this is our next corner. So we're going to work 3 doubles, chain 1, and 3 doubles. And I was supposed to change my color. Sandra, where you at? Because I need to change my color. So if you're going to change colors every row like I'm doing, you'll chain 1 and then join with a slip stitch and chain 1 and cut. Where are you at, Sanja? And I'm going to show y'all how to take your tail and close that hole up while I try to see where Sonia is at. Take your tail and bring it up here to these double crochets and weave it through. That's that chain 3 that we did from the beginning. And bring it through these, underneath these 3 double crochets right here. And bring it down these 3 double crochets. And then gently pull it. And then stretch it back out. And you just made that smaller. Just one of the little hacks. And if it's not closed as tight as you want it, just go back. Like that. And then pull it. And what that does is it keeps from pulling it down further. And then I'm going to go back the opposite direction to really secure it. And then just cut your tail. And you no longer have the big holes. At the bottom of first rectangle. Okay. So once you do your first corner, you skip 2 and you work 1 double crochet in the next 3. Chain 1, skip 2, and you're going to put 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles, chain 1, and then you're going to work a double crochet on top of each of the double crochets from the opposite side. And then you'll join with a slip stitch to the top of your first actual double crochet, not your chain, but your actual first double crochet. And that helps keep your double crochet straight. And after this, I chain 1 in each corner, and I don't chain in between because I want my spaces to be as small as possible. Woo. Let me get this book out my way. I guess Emily's done went and got in her bed. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't have to lock her up, Miguel. She locked herself up. But I did have to bathe her Saturday. My husband was outside washing the siding of the house, and she got soaking wet and then went out there and just rolled in all the dirt. So she had to get a bath. All right. So I'm changing colors every row. So I'll be cutting at the end of every row. Now I am going to join with my new color to any of these chains 1 spaces. And I like to lay my yarn to the left and crochet over that. Chain 2. I did a single crochet and chain 2. That is a standalone double crochet. And then we're going to work 2 more doubles in that same space. Skip over those 3 and go into the next one and work 3 double crochets. Go into the next. Skip those 3. This is a corner, so we're going to work 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1 and 1, 2 and 3. Go into the next corner space and work 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles, 2 and 3, chain 1 and then 3 doubles. Once you get that center part done, it's like what I like to say, smooth sailing from here on out. Basically just doing a granny square, just in a rectangle. Good night, Lulu. Skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. Skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. Go into that next chain 2 space, which is a corner, and work 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Skip these 3, go into the next corner and work 3 doubles, chain 1 and 3 doubles. I'm hung up on my tail. And then join with a slip stitch to that first double crochet and chain 1. And that's what it looks like. Cut that colorway off. Yes, you will have some tails to weave in, but let me give you a little secret on that too. You notice I crocheted over all my tails, because when I'm done with this, I will secure this with a little hot glue, just a little. Each tail will be secured with some hot glue because we're lining it. You're not going to see it. Good night, Annette. Hey, Miss Diane. So now I'm going to go on the opposite side and join with my next color, which is this Red Heart Super Saver Pink. And the same thing, I make a single crochet, go into any of those spaces in between the 3 clusters, and work a single crochet, chain 2, and then work 2 doubles. And now all you're doing is working 3 double crochets into each space in between each cluster, working a corner space in the corner spaces and 3 doubles in between. So skip these 3 and work 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Skip those 3. This is a corner. So work 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and 1, 2, 3. Skip these 3 and work 3 double crochets in that space. Skip these 3 and you're at a corner. So 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And then we're the next one, work 3 doubles, 3 doubles into the next space, and 3 doubles into the next space. We're at a corner, so 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Skip those 3, go in that space and work 3 double crochets. We're at a corner, so work 3 doubles, chain 1 and 3 doubles. Just like that. Work your last 3 double crochets and join with a slip stitch to that first double crochet, which is essentially your middle double crochet, y'all. And chain 1 and cut. And now I'll be working on the other side. I alternate my sides every time I change colors. That's just my own little pet peeve I got. Good night, Grandma Anna. Oh, I hope your back feels better. So on the ends, you're increasing slower with your chain, with your clusters than you are on the sides. Here we only have 1. Now we have 2. Now we have 3. So the next round we'll have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the ends we'll have 2. You mean they had stuff in there, Karen, that wasn't considered doorbusters? All right, I joined in the space in between the 2 cluster groups, and I'm gonna did a single crochet, chain 2, and now I'm gonna work 2 doubles. I got my yarn in cake shop, but it don't want to come out. And then we're going 3 double crochets into the next space and 3 double crochets into the next space, and then we'll be at a corner. And we're going to work 3 doubles, chain 1 and 3 doubles. And then just continue 3 doubles into the next space and 3 doubles into the next space. So do y'all think they're done? The only yarn I would like to get from there is the Big Twist Living. I like that yarn. Now all you're doing is just going around making it bigger, just like you do if you were doing a regular granny square. The only thing is you're doing it rectangle. And if you want it the size of mine, you will do this for 13 rows. or 13 rounds. And then join, cut, and then you just go to your next color. And that's what it looks like so far. Good night, Niecy. You think some are closing, but not all. Christina in the house. She said, just got home. How is everybody? Christina, where you been? At the yarn store? You been yarn shopping? I do too, Margaret, because their shares are way, way down. Yep, their shares are way, way down. So now I go back to the white. And again, on the opposite side. And I usually start in the middle. And I just continue working that same pattern all the way around. Now in this row, you should have 3 clusters on the ends. And on this one, you'll have 5. On the sides. So do your corner. Honestly, y'all, I hate to see them close. But I just really, I don't do a lot of yarn shopping at Joann's because of their prices are so darn high. And with 25% off, that still ain't a deal. Not when and I did a comparison with Mama J last night. Premier anti-pilling yarn is $4.99 a skein on their website. And you don't get a discount. And you have to order $75 to get free shipping. And you only get 186 yards. The Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Peel is $4.99, and you can get it 30% off, which will make it $3.49 a skein. And you get 232 yards on it. The Big Twist Living is $6.99 a skein at Joann's, and you only get 190 something yards, 198 yards on it. And all this yarn that I'm talking about is anti-peeling. Yarn Bee says low peel, but it's still the same thing. It's the anti-peeling acrylic yarn. So, like I have said in the past, Hobby Lobby right now is the cheapest place to buy yarn. And you get more for your money. Because any skein they have that is $4.99, 30% off is $3.49. And you get more yardage. you get in their soft and sleek variegated, you get the yardage in it that you get in the Premier Anti-Peeling Everyday Worsted. Have any of y'all ever used Premier Stitch Please super extra fine superwash merino yarn? I didn't say no peeling, Steve. I know anti-peeling and no peeling are not the same. I know that. I said low, L-O-W, peeling. And the anti-peeling yarns are the same. They're just, Hobby Lobby has a different wording on their label than the other ones do. And the yarns that are actually labeled anti-peeling are not anti-peeling. They still peel. They just washes out when you wash it. It don't stick to it when you wash it like Red Heart Super Saver peels do, or Big Twist peels do, or any of the other ones that peel. All yarn peels. No, Christine, I don't need no yarn. Yeah, I don't need no yarn. No, the low peel, Steve, it's considered low peel. It's called low peel acrylic, which means the same thing as anti-peel acrylic. So anti-peeling doesn't mean that the fabric won't peel. It just means it'll wash out when you wash it. I don't know if you've ever caked up any anti-peeling yarn or not. But when you do, all the peel comes off on you. You really need to wear a mask when you cake up anti-peeling yarn, if you want to breathe the next day. No, it does not what, Steve? You're saying anti-peeling yarn don't peel? I can prove to you that it peels. I can stop and bring my doggone ball winder over here and grab one of these new skeins of Premier Anti-Peeling Everyday Worsted out my box and cake it up and let you see all the darn peel that comes off of it. Because it peels. Doesn't work with it too much. Well, honestly, Steve, the low peel fiber from Hobby Lobby is better than the anti-peel yarns, because I can cake it up and not get the peeling from it that I do from the other ones. In a sense, Steve, they are the same. They all mean the same thing, meaning that they have low peel. It does mean the same. Come on now. You trying to split hairs. They're all low peeling acrylics, meaning that they are not supposed to peel as much as the other yarns peel. And I'm going to say tomato, tomato. Yeah, all Hobby Lobbies are closed on Sundays. I wish they weren't. And they don't have, well, mine don't have yarn on sale this week. It'll be on sale next week, which I don't need anything. I just try to keep up with it. So if I do need something, because I have gone and paid full price for yarn that I needed to finish something, especially a commission piece. Got to get it done. And it's not their fault that I ain't. I didn't have. It'll make you laugh. Girl, you know how I do. So what had happened was Hobby Lobby was closed yesterday. He didn't even know it was the Sabbath, and he wasn't supposed to be working. Jesus came to me and said, tomorrow, you need yarn. There you go, Christine. Long as Jesus told you needed it, baby, you can't go wrong. Yeah. So, Steve, I'm gonna ask this one question. Since you so gung ho on it being different and not meaning the same thing, and you can sit there and say that the construction is different. So tell me the construction of each yarn that I just named. Big Twist Living, Premier Anti-Peeling, and Yarn Bee Soft and Sleep. You tell me the difference between each one. From your own personal experience with all three yarns. And then we'll put it to bed. Because I only speak from my own research and from my own experience. So break down the construction of each one of those yarns. Because one thing about me, I'm not going to steer nobody in no wrong direction. And I'm not going to talk about anything that I haven't experienced myself. That's just like sitting here working with 4 different yarn brands. I can tell you which one has the less peel, which one has the most peel, which one has the softest feel, which one has the best stitch definition, which one has the roughest feel, and everything. Because I'm working with it. And of course, that's my opinion of it. But it's my honest opinion. Now, someone else might crochet with these same 4 yarns and have a different opinion of mine. Don't mean they're right or wrong. It's just their opinion. Like right now, out of the Impeccable, the mainstays, the Red Heart, and I Love This Yarn, the Impeccable and I Love This Yarn is the best 2 out of the 4, in my opinion. Right, Karen, that, like me, I bought a bunch of the Big Twist yarn. Some of that Big Twist I got is super duper soft, and I love crocheting with it. Some of it, I refuse to crochet with it because of the texture of the yarn, and it splits really, 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 really bad. Thank you, Mara. Mara, you had an awesome live last night. I really enjoyed you and the ladies that was on the panel with you. That was awesome. So with times the way it is now, y'all, what I was doing with Mama J last night, we did the yarn comparison for prices. And I gave her my opinion of the 3 based on my experience with working with them, because she's fixing to be working on a huge project and she wants good yarn to use it with. And she was talking about anti-pilling. And right now, Hobby Lobby Soft and Sleek is her best economical way to go. I understand, Miss Bonnie, and I pray that I know how you feel, baby. Whether it's your cat or dog or whoever it is, I know exactly how you feel, and I will be praying for you. And I hope you feel better. But grieve in your own due time, sweetheart. Because I still miss Sandy to this day. I see stuff of hers that I put up that I won't let Emily have. I'm tearing up now. And I break down and I cry. Yes, I have Emily, but Emily is not Sandy. And she will always be right here in my heart. Always. So you see how it's coming on along. And I will continue that until I have my 13 rows. And I do like to put it up against the other one that I'm already working on, just to make sure that my stitching is the same. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it is. So I'm good. I love you too, Miss Bonnie. Genevieve says, Sandrine, you would have laughed your bottom off. Who faints at a rat on a New York City sidewalk? That's just a common thing, ain't it, Genevieve? So keep going with this until you have reached 13 rounds. Now, what I did on mine, and this is just me because I didn't plan my color scheme out before I started, because on all my squares, they will be ending with this lighter pink here. And with my rectangles, it didn't work out that way. So I actually did 2 rounds of the darker pink, and I will be putting them together with the darker pink. So, but y'all do y'all's whichever way you want to. But if you want it to be the same size as mine, you will do 5mm crochet hook, 4-weight yarn, and you will do 13 rounds. And just work your color scheme whichever way you need to work it. And yeah, you got a lot of ends, but we can sew them in so far and then put a little dab of hot glue on them to make them really, really secure. And then we can because we're gonna line it. And I'm just pulling all mine. I do crochet over my tails to a certain extent. So, but the tails aren't bad. You gotta have patience with crochet. That lady that asked me about doing wholesale Saturday, I looked at that lady, I said, ma'am, right, no one will see them, Miss C, right. And some of them I carried almost all the way. I'll end up just cutting them. I said, you do realize everything you see on this table, I made myself, just me, myself, and I. I said, I'm not using no machine. I said, crochet cannot be duplicated by a machine. Knit can to a certain extent, but not crochet. So, and if you want to block your rectangles, you can. Y'all know I don't block nothing. So, so make your 2 rectangles your 4 granny squares. And we will put this together. And I will do the bottom. And I will post it to my community tab what you need to do. I'll probably do a tutorial since I'm going to do the link double crochet. I'll probably do a tutorial for that. And that way y'all know how to do the bottom. And then we'll put them together next Monday. And we'll line it. And I will have figured out how we need to do the lining. I'm hoping I can use these. I know I'm going to have to piece them together because one is not going to be big enough to do both. It's not going to give me enough. See? So we're going to have to piece it together. Now, what I might end up doing is taking it to the sewing machine and sewing it together, you know, to make it big enough to be able to have enough to cover the entire bag. But then for the hems and stuff, I'll show y'all how to use the fabric glue for that. But I'm gonna have to piece 2 of these together in order to get. That means I gotta change my darn bobbin out. No, I don't. I can use black. It's got black in it. But yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to if you use the fat quarters or the yarn from Dollar Tree to line your bag with, you're gonna need to you're going to need to put it together. And of course, I'll have to iron this first. But yeah, we'll have to put it together. We'll have to sew a hem down that and put it together. But that'll be okay. I ain't going to buy no more. I am not going to buy any more. So I read some of the chat of what everybody was working on. But yeah, that's what people around here like. They like the crocheted hats. And they want them in neutral colors. Dollar Tree was out of that today. Yeah. I did pick up 4 of those. Because when I seen them, the bag popped into my brain. And I do have some other styles, but I only have 2 of those, which 2 should be plenty. But because I'm going to use one of these. Well, let's see. I won't know how wide the bottom needs to be until I get these squares put together. And I'll work on this some more tomorrow. I don't want to cut it this width. And then, because we got to put it together. So that's going to add some width to it. And I'm hoping, I know this is more than wide enough. It's probably going to be about right here. And I'm going to wrap mine with the fabric. And that's why I ended up getting 4. And you can get these right here. I think I got these from Walmart. I know I did. You can get these from Walmart. They're 10.5 by 13.5 inches. And you get 7 of them. And I think they were like $3 and something when I bought them. Now, they're probably higher than that now. But when I actually bought these, that's how much they were. And you get 7 sheets. So that's not a bad price. Who's wanting to share something, Jen? Hey, Teresa Wooten. Welcome in. Genevieve wanting to share something? You want to pop up on the panel, Genevieve? She said that rat was a badass. Usually they scamper away. This one was ready to rumble. Thank you, Genevieve. You need to go back and see how to do the Starburst squares. You want me to do one, Missy? You want me to do one? I still got a line. I did a mug rug. I said I was going to do some mug rugs and see how they do. So I made this one. It's in Granny D's favorite stitch. Mouse stitch. Is my camera loose? Because this camera keeps going in and out. Hold on, y'all. Let me check the plug down here. I don't know about that, but my laptop plug is loose. Move, Emily. Move, Mama. They ran out of juice. No, all those are tight. No, fat cell. I've been dealing with a hive since Saturday. Bam, I knew it was Southern. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, you can take me out the country, but you can't take the country out of me. No, 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 no. I am country for life. Country for life, honey. And another thing that will do good here are like little animal keychains. Hey, Regina. My sweet, sweet Regina. How are you doing? I think she said she's from West Virginia. She's in West Virginia. All right, so I'm gonna make mine the way I would if I was going, because I gotta make 3 more. Keychains are great for the kids to put on their back. Yep. I had one guy buy a keychain, plus he bought the little octopus one. He said, I know this one's probably more because this one looked like it hurt your hands to make. I said, I don't know how you know, buddy. He said, these some little bitty stitches. My friends that sell soap at farmers markets make around $300 a weekend. Oh, you're Middle Georgia. Oh, Georgia. Georgia on my mind. Hey, Miss Tina. Come on. There we go. All right, we're going to start with a magic circle. And I use 5.0 on everything. And we're going to chain 3. And that does count as a double crochet. You ready, Missy? Hey, Michi, welcome in. And now we are going to work 15 double crochet into that magic ring. So 2, all right, I got 16 double crochets. Y'all heard that squeak. And let you know you got that center tight. All right. Now join to that first double crochet, which was that chain 3, which does get hid, but you can find it. And chain 1 and cut your yarn. And I need my light pink. Move this stuff out of the way. If you are a right-handed crocheter, do you put your yarn to the left of you to crochet? Or in front of you? Hey, Faith, welcome in. All right. Now we're going to work a puff stitch in between each double crochet. So I like to go in between that chain 3 and that next double to start. So we're going to slip stitch. And I like to chain 1 and then wrap and pull up a loop, wrap, pull up a loop, wrap, pull up a loop. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. Make sure I puffed enough. Let me make sure I puffed enough. Yep. And then wrap and pull through all loops. Chain 1. Wrap your yarn, go between the next 2 double crochets in the space, not in the stitch, but between them. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's how I do my puffs. And then chain 1 and go between the next 2 double crochets. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 1 and just do that 1, 2, 3 times, and then pull through and chain 1 all the way around, and you will have 16 puff stitches. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So it's 16 double crochets into the magic ring, or chain 4 and join with a slip stitch to form a ring. 16 double crochets, Miss C. 16. 16 doubles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16 doubles into that magic ring. And I'll wait on you. Yeah, 16. Me too. I either put it to the left of me or in front of me, but it's still toward the left a little bit. I can't operate with it to the right of me. I catch on to my yarn too much. Oh, you're okay, Jen. So I'll be back next Saturday to the flea market. But what I was going to tell y'all while I wait on Miss C, the lady approached me about doing wholesale. Then another lady came up to me and said, everything you got, you'll sell out at Santuck. Now, Santuck is this huge, I'm talking about like acres of land yard sale, flea market, not yard sale, flea market. And they only are open March through December. And they're only open the first Saturday of every single month. And they're open from 6 to 1. Yeah, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I said, yeah, but I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that sell crochet or knitting items up there. And she said, honestly, I've never seen anyone with stuff like you have up there. Never. So my husband and I are going to go the first Saturday in November and check them out and see. We're going to walk the whole entire thing. And I'm looking for, vendors specifically that are selling crochet or knit items and stuff. And just see if there are any, see what they're selling, what their prices look like and stuff like that. I'm not going to go in December because that'll be the last month that they do it. I'm going to I'll take November, December, January, and February just to make up a whole bunch of stuff. Put it in totes as I make it. And then start in March. And I'm hoping to have enough built up that I won't sell out the first Saturday in March. That I'll have enough to flow over to the next month too. So then on the opposite Saturdays, I can go to my own flea market. So every Saturday I'll be at somebody's flea market. But you have to have your own tents and tables and stuff. So that'll give me time because I have just a little small 4-foot table right now. We do have 2 tents. And I think their fee is $35. Plus you have to pay $18 through the county, which is Elmore County. And it's $18 for the vendor license. That's what I'm going to do, Genevieve. I'm going to go scope it out. I'm going to take video of it. I'll be making video of it. But it is huge, y'all. It is the biggest flea market in Alabama, from my understanding. She said, Jeannie is really big. Kudos to you if you can walk the whole thing. Just saying. Ivy, you had never thought about setting up selling there? We might all need to go in together. Or have you ever sold there? I had something land on my finger outside the other day. And it was some kind of bug. And it obviously bit me. And the only thing I did was just barely touch it. And it just, blood went everywhere. I mean, blood went everywhere. And it is, this flea market, the Sandtuck flea market is 63 miles from my front door to their setup, to their location. But hey, if I can sell. Yeah, Ivy, according to the website, they're $35. Did you do good when you sold there years ago? All right, Miss C, once you have your 16, look at that blowing out. Once you have your 16 double crochets in your magic ring, you're going to do a puff stitch, which is yarning over 3 times, and you'll have 7 stitches on your hook. But we're not going in the top of the stitches. We're going between the double crochets. And chain 1 after each puff stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. And chain 1. And go between the next 2 and do it again. 2 and 3. And it's sad. Yeah, you have to get it way in advance. And it is sad that y'all that we don't have, Alabama don't have street markets and stuff for us to go to. I don't know of any in Montgomery. Do you, Ivy? They might have them in Birmingham. It does, Genevieve, because you can't take your pets there. You can't open carry there. Like Alabama has the open carry law where you can carry your pistol on your waist and stuff like that out in public, but you cannot do it there. They're real, from my understanding and looking at the website, they are strict. If you don't have that vendor license, you cannot, even if you have paid, you can't set up. I think you have to have it before they even give you a space. So we're going up there the first weekend in November to check it out and see. I just can't believe it ain't nobody that don't sell crochet. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Counterfeit stuff, yeah. They said it has to be original, handmade. I pulled their website up and looked at them. Sandrine, I thought it was one used to be in Bessemer. Selma used to have a farm of a country, some kind of it was some kind of country, like a farmer's market, but on the streets of Selma a long time ago. And they stopped having them. And then we'll chain one and join to the top of that first puff stitch and then cut your yarn. Now it'll look a little wavy, Miss C, but it'll straighten out. Hey, Miss Candy. Yeah, knockoffs. Yeah, they said it has on their website, it says it has to be original, handmade, or it can't be knockoff stuff. Oh, Mara says, hey, Miss Chocolate, have a good night at work. All right, my next color is the red heart. So people can't go in there and sell fake Dooney and Burke purses or fake Michael Kors or anything like that. And that's good to know because you're protecting the public and you know what you're buying is original. All right, now what we're going to do is join in the chain one space between any cluster and then chain two. Now I always do a single crochet and a chain two for my first double. And now we're going to do 3 double crochets together. So that's the start of it. Pull through the first 2 and then do another one, pull through the first 2 and then pull through all 3. Now we're going to chain 2. And we're going to do 3 together in the next chain 1 space. Chain 2 and then 3 together. And you'll repeat that all the way around and you'll have 16 3 double crochet clusters. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe we just need to find a spot in Montgomery to set up at. Oh, hey Chris, welcome in and sell our crochet over there in Montgomery. Hey, one thing I did notice the other day in Selma, y'all, I was so happy I wanted to cry. There's a house on Broad Street now that says a that says it's for homeless people. But I ain't see nobody there. Oh, you doing 3 together, not a puff stitch, Jeannie. So I'm gonna keep a check on it. And I am going to see if they actually open up, and if they do, I will be making stuff and taking it down there, donating it to them. I'll knit up some of these hats for them to get rid of some of this yarn. I'll get on my knitting machine and knit a bunch of hats up and take down there for them, and scarves. But I was so happy to see something with the anything that says homeless shelter. I even thought about going down there and volunteering. But it wasn't, I mean, it's all barred up with metal bars and stuff. Shoot, they might be too scared to go in there. So, but I was just happy to see something in our area, because we do have a lot of homeless. Too many. And we got too many abandoned buildings that could be turned into a homeless shelter. And I don't understand that. You know, they get a check every month. Just like our old hospital, the Good Samaritan Hospital, all the windows are busted out of it. It's going to shams. They will not tear it down because it's a historic building and all of that. But it's already got individual rooms because it was a hospital. Then doctors and stuff actually turned it into doctor's offices and stuff. So you got individual rooms. Why not renovate it? Because the building is structural. The structure of the building is good. Why not renovate it, turn it into a homeless shelter, and charge them so much a month to stay there? They get a check. And then you can take that and put it toward food and other things that they need and all that kind of stuff. If I ever get rich, y'all, that's what I'm going to do. All right, now Miss C on this next row is where we're going to take it to a square. Well, all liars get a check, Regina. All right, so now we're going to chain 4. So I'm going to chain 3. I did my single crochet. And then I did 3. That's for my first treble. Now we're going to do 2 more trebles into that same space. We're going into the next space and work 3 doubles. I'm looking at my square. We're going into the next space and work 3 doubles. And into the next space and work 3 doubles. And then in the next space, we're going to work 3 trebles and 2 chains. no, one chain. So 3 treble crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and work 3 treble back into that same stitch or same space. We're not working into an actual stitch, we're working through a stitch. And then we're going to work 3 double crochets into the next 3 chain 2 spaces. So 1, this is the second set, and this is the third one. And now we're getting ready to do our next corner. So 3 trebles, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and 3 treble. And then 3 double crochets in each of the next 3 chain 2 spaces. And now another corner. So 3 treble, chain 1, and 3 treble. And then 3 double, and then 3 double, and then 3 treble in that last corner. We only did 3 from the beginning. And then chain 1 and slip stitch to that very first treble and cut your yarn. So you have 4 corners that are 3 treble, chain 1, 3 trebles, and you have 3 double crochets in between each corner. Good night, Miss Margaret. That is Mainstays, Karen. Walmart Mainstays. And it's called pink. It's just called pink. And this is pretty in pink. And I want to say this is pale pink and then white. I couldn't find my labels. I looked for them before the live, but I couldn't find them. And Miss Emily may have gotten them. She likes getting the yarn and taking the labels off. She don't really care about bothering the yarn unless she can't find one with a label, and then she'll bother my yarn. But I'm slowly getting all that in bags to where she can't get to it, period. Yes, Miss Tina, they sure did. They closed them all around here. Now what we do, Miss C, is just you can start in a corner or you can start on the side. And we're just going to now work regular granny stitches all the way around this sucker. So single, chain 2, and then put 2 double crochets. And when you get to the corner, you're going to do 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. And in between each cluster, you're just going to work 3 double crochets just like you would on a regular granny square. And that is it. All right, this is my corner. So 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles. Next space and work 3 doubles. Now, if y'all like chaining 1 in between each group of clusters, do so. I never do. Even when I do a regular granny square, I never chain 1 in between. Yeah, Karen, she loves the labels. She likes paper, period. I swear she's part goat. She goes next month on the 9th of November to get fixed. And she will have to go up at 10 o'clock with no food or water at all. Regina, I'm not sure who we can thank for that, but honey, they closed down they did close down all of the mental hospitals here. The only one that I know that you can get any kind of mental evaluation from is one in Greenville, Alabama, where they have it's called LV Stabler, and they have a little mental hold inside their hospital, but it's primarily for the elderly, like people who need evaluating from nursing homes and stuff like that. Genevieve, I do too. I actually, you know, I'm gonna tell you something else that's good for them to chew on is, and I know a lot of it is because she's teething. I used one of my cotton cones. You know, they come with those real thick cardboard things in the middle. Gave her that, and she ain't made a dent in it, but she loves it. And really, the only thing she's doing is chewing on it. She's not biting it. She's biting it because she has teeth, but she's not biting it to eat the cardboard. She's doing it for teething. Yeah, like a Jerry site, Regina. But that's basically what it's for. And the only other one I know of is DCH in Tuscaloosa, but that is military. So yep. They have nowhere to go. They basically closed down all the mental institutions around here, mental hospitals, and said, put them out on the street. I know Montgomery closed Grill down. Over where Ivy is. And we took some of them in at the nursing home. But anytime you take a mental health patient in at a nursing home, you always take them in under a 2-week contingent. I call it a contingency. But they have medication out there that they can give them that literally lasts 2 weeks, y'all. And sometimes it'll last a day or two beyond that 2 weeks. And you take them as a 2-week hold, basically. And if they do any behaviors within that 2-week period, the facility won't do it now because the facilities are no longer there to take them back. But that was the way it was. You took them on a 2-week basis. And if they had any kind of behaviors in that 2-week period, you just call them and they take them back. But they have medication that they give them that lasts 2 weeks or longer. And sometimes they don't have a behavior until after the 2-week period. We were dog sitting a couple of weeks ago and she got into a skein of yarn. She came into my husband's office when she got all tangled up in it and sat down and cried while he was on his own. Oh, I had just graduated from high school when Reagan decided that we didn't need these facilities because they were cruel. The gal he was meeting was asked what she needed, so he picked her up to show the gal. She insisted he get her untangled before they continue with their meeting. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, she got tangled up in some of mine last night because she couldn't find any with a label. So I had a little small cake caked up of scrap yarn, and she ended up getting it. And she was all tangled up in it too. Now she's gotten tangled up in one before that I actually had to cut out from around her. So and it was just what she had got tangled up in trying to get the label off of it. I didn't have to get rid of all of it. And if I forget to shut my bathroom door, she's so sneaky, y'all. She'll sneak and go in that bathroom and she'll get real quiet. And I'm wondering why. And I look out my door, toilet paper strung all the way down the hallway up the living room. Still connected to the roll in the bathroom. I told her, you taken away from your treats and your food, honey. Toilet paper ain't cheap. No, we wouldn't dare. We would do without before we let her do without. And trust me, she is not missing a meal at all. She's done got so fat. And I went in there today and she had jumped in my recliner. And that's exactly what she is too, Genevieve, a terror. Right. So, Emily looks pathetic too. And bless her heart, when I realized she was tangled up in it, she tried to run and couldn't go nowhere because it was wrapped all around her feet, all around her neck. And she just laid down and rolled over and said, okay, here, you got to get this out from around me. I can't run. Yeah. I love her. She don't get in trouble for it. And y'all, I washed her bed that I made her. And it came out just as pretty as it was the day I made it. I put it in the dryer and dried it. And the polyfill did good. Genevieve, every time I get ready to come in here, she tries to jump in it, but she's too short to jump in this chair because I have it up as high as it'll go. But if it was down low, oh no, ma'am, she does not shed at all. That's what I was telling Mom J and them last night when we were talking that Saturday she was outside with my husband and he was fixing to wash the house down, but the sprayer he was using, so that's my second square. The sprayer he was using quit working, but before it did, she got soaking wet. And she has a big hole dug underneath my shed, and it's red clay dirt, and it's powder dry. So she got soaking wet and went out there and rolled in the dirt. She rolled down the hole. Miss C, did you get it, sweetie? And I just do two rows of just the regular granny stitching around, and then I'm done. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds together. And I had to bathe her. Of course, he stayed outside with her until she dried off and everything. And then he did the best he could to get most of the dried up mud and stuff off of her, which he did really good because she didn't have a lot on her. And he may have sprayed her off with the water hose. But, yeah. He, once she dried, she came in the house and I put her in the tub. And I have this mitt that fits on my hand that has little knobs on it that I bathe her with. Hardly no hair. Chris says, she's back. She left her thumb. Did you? Hardly any hair in the bottom of the tub at all. So she's not a shedder. And plus, I brush her and comb her all the time. But where's she at? She don't want got in her bed. Yeah, she's the one got in her bed. I made her an actual teething ring. I took 2 wood rings and put them together with yarn, and she chews on them. So she likes them. No, now Sandy. That's good, Miss C. Hey, Darcia, you still here? It Sam's Plus kicked up some things while I was there. Now I can feel it. Both arms to a pain pill. Just taking it easy. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, my husband said he will. I'm sure she's fixing to get really, really hairy because of the wintertime coming in. I don't expect her to put on as much because she's in-house. And she's not outside that much. But, yeah, Sandy, she shedded real bad. Like, I had a chair cover in the recliner because she took over the recliner when she was here. And I had to wash it like every other day and vacuum. And, well, I have an area rug underneath the recliner so it don't scratch my hardwood floors. But I had to sweep every single day, 3 and 4 and 5 times a day. Lori said, I made Fran a crochet blanket. Apparently her dog cousin laid on it, but Fran growled at Lucy until she got up. Then Gran dragged the blanket to her cage and then barked at Lucy and closed the door. Hey, they smart now. When I take her bed out of her cage, baby, she tries to get it. Like, don't touch that, Mama. That's mine. Honey, I know it's yours. I made it for you. But I'm working on her another one using the same yarn. But this one is going to be the actual size of, because she's done got big, y'all. It's going to be the actual size of her cage. And I'm hoping that we can continue to use that one until she gets all this puppiness out of her. Because once she gets all that, she has a big, huge bed that I plan on her just sleeping in and not being in the cage. But she's only in that cage at night. Because if I left her out at night right now, I wouldn't have a house when I woke up in the morning time. But I'm working on her one now that is going to be the width and the length of her cage. And it's going to be not as thick. It's going to be more like a pad for the bottom of the cage. But it's going to be padded enough that she'll be comfortable. And she lets us know now when she needs to go outside. Especially the boo-boo. Now, she'll still pee in her designated area. But she's got that pee pad. It's plastic. And you put the pad in between. It's like the top part of it has square holes all in it. It's like a mesh top. and you take that off and put the pad in on the bottom of it, and the bottom is solid, and then you put that back on there and it locks with handles. And she'll pee on it. Now she ain't finna boo-boo. She'll let you know when she needs to go outside and do that. And she will pee outside too, which she's gotten real good about holding her pee. She's doing real good. Yeah. You know, they got to be able to have a spot in the house that they can go in without going on the floor, because what if it's storming outside? You don't want them to go outside in the storm. Or like late at night. She ain't going out that door. She's scared of what's out there. And Hershey'll play. And she's gotten used to Hershey's barks. But if he does his whining bark, oh, she's coming in the house. She's not staying out there. And if she hears another dog bark, she's not staying out there. She's coming in. Yep. So now I'm fixing to start working on, I'm going to make some more of them little bags. I'm going to try to have at least 5 of everything made, you know, just for now. I'm fixing to start. I got some more of these wood rings. I actually got 50 of them. I'm going to make some Christmas wreaths out of them. Do a couple of other little Christmas ornaments and stuff. I'm going to make some whale keychains and some other little animal keychains. And we're going to see what that does. And I guess we'll make a bunch of crochet hats. Yeah, and half the time she's not locked in hers, Ronell, but she thinks she is until she pushes on the door and it opens up. And Darcia says, I'm scared to go outside late at night, so I know a dog is. Yeah. But she's doing really, really good. She'll be 6 months next month. I was gonna hold her up here, but she's in her bed asleep. During the day, she don't get in the cage at all. She sleeps in the big bed that's on the area rug by the recliner. But she tickled me. She jumped up in the recliner today. And I went in there and she was sitting there looking like, I did this. I really did this. Well, Genevieve said, Rodnell, does anything else go in your house, come in and out your house? Like, see, that would be my concern, is that other animals would come in and out the doggy door too. Like, I've seen movies where they have a doggy door and they send a small person through it to let them in the house to rob and kill the people. But that's what I'd be scared of, with the actual doggy door on my door. Would be like a coon or a possum or armadillo or the cats. Which I wouldn't care if the cats did come in. Especially Simba. Her and Simba play all the time. And Hershey gets jealous. And he goes to barking and everything else at her. Like, hey, you're not supposed to be playing with him. Yeah, skunk. Lori says, I'm missing my grandpup now. Oh, Regina said they have a doggy door now that will only open if they had the tag on their collar. Oh, Ronell says, no, her dogs keep everything away. Oh, you have 3? So it recognizes the tag on the collar, Regina? Well, I still wouldn't be able to put one up. Because I got a storm door on my front door. And I got a solid wood back door that leads out to the, hey, sis Chandra, that leads out to the utility room, and then another door from there that leads to the outside. See? Ivy B's crawled through a doggy door before because she locked herself out. Well, it had to be a mighty big doggy door for me to crawl through. And I used my storm door on the front of the house as a trap. Because the handle got stripped. And I got it set up to where it stays locked. And if you pull it, you're going to pull the long piece out. And the short piece is going to fall between the front door and the storm door. And it's going to hit the metal down there. And I'm going to hear it. Where you are, Jeannie, I would worry about puma. Yeah, we do have panthers. We don't have, I haven't seen any lions. Now, we might have what are called, well, we have bobcats. 3 large dogs that prefer outside and 3 small dogs that prefer inside. Yep. And Genevieve said, Puma, Lord save us. Good night, Lori. Thank you for stopping by. I've been seeing all the things that y'all been posting on Facebook and stuff, and it all looks amazing. Looks amazing. But it is starting getting cold. Well, cool, not cold. It's 79 degrees here, y'all. This time last night, it was almost 50. Well, it was in the 50s. Chris said same thing. Puma equal bobcat. Now, the other morning I got up and let her out. And we always go out with her. We don't let her stay out there by herself. And Hershey, the instant that I went out that door, Hershey started acting a fool. And I look, and right over there at the fence next to the pasture was this big, tall, brown dog. Never seen before. Well, I've seen him before way down the road down there. And a black one. So I got Emily. I brought her in the house. And when I went back out there, they was going across the pasture. And my husband was at Bush Hog loading. And I got ready to go to Walmart. And when I walked out the back door, Hershey started acting a fool again. That dog was on the side of my car. And by Hershey acting the way he was acting, he took off across the pasture. And came in the house and got the shotgun. And they was going across the pasture and got out there on the road. And they went in the field. And I followed behind them and shot the shotgun in the air in their direction. Them dogs ran and hit that doggone highway and were gone. We ain't seen them no more. I don't trust stray dogs like that. Now, I don't know what kind of dogs they were. The black one looked like a pit. My husband said the brown one looked like maybe some kind of lab mixed with lab. But I just shot it in the air to scare them. I didn't shoot them or at them. I just shot it up in the air. And they took off. And so far, we haven't seen them. They were up to no good. Now, who's to say when I went around the side of my vehicle to get in it that dog wouldn't attack me? And Hershey can't get out to get to me. I mean, I'm quite sure he would find a way. Because now he's very, very protective of us. But I'd be hurt by the time he got there. Alligators, crocs. Now, it's an alligator in the swamp close to us. I used to stop on the side of the road and walk to the bridge and look at it. And we have skunks, raccoons, possums, armadillos. I was feeding a whole raccoon family at one time when I was feeding the stray cats. Because I'm not going to see any animal go hungry. Sandrine said my next week weather going to be high 70 next week, and I'm happy. Honey, no. Let it stay in the low 70s and in the 60s. I like the cooler weather. I like the cooler weather, not the hot weather. Well, my computer's lying. It says it's 57 degrees and it's supposed to be 49 tonight. And I told my husband Sunday morning, you better not turn that daggum heater on either. You get up, you get dressed. Don't you turn the heater on. Oh, it's supposed to be 85 degrees tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to rain Wednesday. 73%. 59% Friday and 8% Saturday and 78 Saturday. High. Low of 51 Saturday night. So that'll be good. Ivy said 59. Yes, it's Nana Michelle said it's 48 and I'm freezing. I hate it. Brr. Honey, when we was in the 40s, I was loving it. Wake up in the morning times with that cool weather, I was loving it. But believe it or not, Nana Michelle, our weather is colder than y'all's. So we have the wet weather. We have the wet air. You can warm up but not cool down. We were 90 yesterday and 60 today. Yep. Oh, no, we're not ready for no heater. But he will get up and turn it on. When I'm back here and I start getting flushed in the face and I start feeling yucky and I'm hot, it's because he done turned darn air conditioner up to 74, 75. And I go right in there and turn it back down. And I go stand in the room, the room of the door, with my hand on my hip and look at him, and he already know. 59 here in the Portland metro area too, Ivy. It makes it easier to put on your compression socks. Yeah. Yeah, people who have swelling, They swell more during the summertime. During the wintertime, they don't have as much swelling. Happy what? Because of you or because of your husband? Mm-mm. I've always been hot-natured. Regina said it's 66 in Arkansas right now. 58 out here in DeVille. Darcy, you in Georgia, right? Would that be Douglasville? I think you said you was in Georgia. Sis Liz says 75 here. Regina says she turned the heat on yesterday. It was in the 40s. Yep, she's in Douglasville, Georgia. 77 here in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, my computer says it's sunny and 79 degrees. And it's pitch black outside. And my phone says 50-something degrees. Now, it was 73 Saturday and very, very windy. It's windy here now. But it was cold Saturday to me. I actually got my cardigan, my knitted cardigan that I got from Walmart. I wore it the entire time I was at the flea market. Partly because I didn't get no sun. I was blocked. Sunita said it's 47 there. See, I would love for it to be 47 here. Yeah, my husband is in Ohio. He's in Columbus. He delivered in Lancaster, and then he went and reloaded in Columbus. I don't know where he's at now. I'm sure he's not still in Columbus. Unless he decided to stay and see his folks. Let's see where he's at, y'all. Yep, he's in Jeffersonville, Ohio. So, and he said it felt good. Now, he was in Kentucky last night. He was in Bloomfield, Kentucky. And then he went to Mount Sterling, Kentucky, and then to Lancaster. And he was able to sleep with his truck off last night. And he said it felt so good. And he hasn't ran the air conditioner or none, he said. Nana Michelle's, I'm a popsicle right now. I'm not ready for this, Miss Tina. I am ready for it. My heater literally stays on about 66, 67 during the winter time. Regina said I wore my poncho all day long Saturday and it was still cold yesterday, so I gave in. I don't wear socks during the wintertime in the house. I usually have my t-shirt, my capris, my shorts, whatever on the inside the house. Sis Chandra said it's 62 in Macon, and she's in Georgia also. Yeah. Anita, she said she washed all her hoodies and long johns. I'm ready. And Miss Vicky said my phone lied. It's 57 degrees. Yeah, he said it was real nice up there. Now, I've actually been to Columbus when it was snow on the ground, and it wasn't that cold to me because y'all have dry cold. We have wet cold. My furnace has set at 65 and has come on a couple of times. I'm a wimp. No to socks unless I don't even put socks on when I'm sick. I cannot sleep with socks on. No. Cannot. And I cannot walk around in socks in the house because if they twist, they got to come off. I can't stand a sock to twist on my foot. Y'all have wet cold in Michigan as we are peninsula. Yeah, around all that water, y'all have humidity. I have to keep it a little warm in here. My husband can't stand the cold. Now the compression socks don't twist, but I don't wear them. I do not wear them. Hey, Walmart has those Copperfield socks on clearance for $5 for 2 pair. You know, where you in their little section they have set up for as seen on TV and stuff. And I got my husband a pack of them, and he loves them. So when we went to Walmart, we got him 2 more packs. I just sent you a message on IG. Chris said, Ivy, well, I have to have socks on. Freddie not getting me. My stepdaughter wanted me to keep the house so hot that they could run around in shorts and spaghetti strap top. I told them they better go put some clothes. Exactly, Miss Wanda. That's my neighbor. He said he have his house so hot during the summertime, he can walk around in his underwear. And then that's it. No. Good night, Mara. Miss C says, now Michelle, Miss C, yes, giddy gown time. Have a good sleep. Yes, good night, Miss C. Miss Wanda said, I still run the AC in the truck and it's below 0. Me too. Now, that's what I love about our pickup truck. It has dual controls. He can set his on 80. I can set mine on 60 if I want to. And I do. And when I was on the road with him, if it got too hot in there, I'd go in the bunk and open up the little side window. And then he's up there. I feel cold air coming in from somewhere. I said, I know you do. You turn that darn heater down. I close the window back here. Oh, you were saying goodnight to Miss C. Okay, Mar. No, I don't wear socks inside the house, and I don't wear them to bed. Even when I had my kids and they tried to put them yellow 9-slip socks on me, I told them, nope, 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 nope. Hey, Dawn P, welcome in. How are you doing? Miss Wanda, do you have the water turned off for the heater on your truck? Well, they might not do that on y'all's truck. My husband turns the water off on his. And then when it gets real cold, he sometimes forgets to turn it on and then wonders why the heater's not getting hot. How are you doing, Dawn P? And how is the grandbaby doing? Exactly, Bestie. Close the vent in your room. Now, mine loves the air conditioner. He loves the air conditioner. But at night, when it cools off and the house gets cooler. Oh, thank you. He's such a beautiful boy. Oh, that's so wonderful, Dawn P. Well, get all the time you can with him and get bunches of hugs and kisses. I know you are enjoying it. Hey, Maritza. When it gets cool at night, he wants to cut the air conditioner up instead of just letting it maintain. Because if it don't get to a certain temperature, it's not going to cut on. That's what he tells me all the time. But y'all, I'm excited about Wednesday. We got an announcement to make. And we will have tutorials released after the live for our announcement. I am so excited about it. But I'm not excited enough to tell y'all tonight. Yes, Miss Tina, you're right. Enjoy him while he's little. They grow so fast. They do. Before you know it, he'll be walking. He'll be talking. And he'll be saying, me, me, Oh, Dawn P, I don't blame you at all, honey. I've been having grandbaby withdrawals too. It's time for me to make a trip. I told them y'all got to start tripping, coming to see me. You run 2 turbo fans. I've got to have air. Yep, that's me in here. Y'all don't hear it, but what Melinda calls it a helicopter is going right there beside me. You'll get back just in time for the granddaughter to arrive? Wow. So the grandson was your first grandchild, right? Wow, you're being blessed with a grandson and a granddaughter. That's amazing. And then you'll be back in time for the next one to be born. Because it's like when they have 1, here comes 2, here comes 3. Now, Jenny, you know the curiosity will get the best of me, silly. What you talking about, Sanja? Oh, this grandson is your second, but you'll have your first granddaughter. Ooh, she gonna be spoiled. Spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. She's gonna be a princess out this world. Did I miss something from Sanja? Spoiled just like her mama. Now, is it your daughter that's fixing to have the granddaughter, or your daughter-in-law? Me and how you say her name, Sandrine? Ayla? Ayla? Me and Ayla will have some dates since I'm doing better. You still got Aiden? Oh, your daughter. Well, I've lost it, yarn chicken. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Oh no, Regina. You got some more of the yarn that you need to finish it though? Yes, Ayla. Okay. Oh, stitching together with friends. Thank you, Mar. That channel is this Pixie Creates. Oh, Sanja, you just got tomorrow, and then Wednesday you'll find out. Oh, Aiden's with his daddy. Okay. Wanda, that channel is this Pixie Creates. What is that about? I've seen y'all say that several times tonight. She got a good channel. I mean, y'all can drop the link to it if you want to. Somebody in blue, or I can drop it. What's she do? Oh, you talking about, never mind, Wanda. Never mind. Hey, I was born blonde. It went over my head, but it's to come back now. The zigzag crochet pot holder. Okay. Ooh, she's got a lot of nice pot holders. What's up with these Mabel names? That lady came out with the Mabel chicken, and then everybody else has done copied her and did a chicken. What's up with the Mabel? She did a Mabel chicken, and this lady got a Mabel pot holder. Don't look like a chicken though. Oh no, 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 Sanja. You have a different yarn for the edge. You may go with that to see how it looks. You can take some of it out, Regina. And sometimes changing the hook size will give you just a little if you're not short very much. Normally I would, VJ, but I had to increase the hook size on those rounds. Ooh. What kind of blanket are you making? A blanket? Oh, she's got a Making Waves crochet pot holder. She's got bookmarks. She's got a bobble stitch hot pad. Lord, here's one crocheting with pantyhose. It ain't hers. Oh, that bobble stitch ain't hers either. Lord, this person's crocheting with pantyhose. What they making? He said he knit within stockings, but that's a crochet needle, crochet hook. It's a knee-high stocking. And it cuts the top of it off. Don't be says, Sanja, I'm with you. Curiosity. Oh no, don't put the baby down. That'll be Wednesday. That'll be Wednesday. I think y'all really, 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 really gonna like it though. And he's doing single crochets around this cut off pantyhose. I bet I could buy a bunch of them from Goodwill or somewhere. I didn't know they even still sold pantyhose because everybody went to wearing tights. I might still have some matter of fact, I do have some knee-high pantyhose in my drawer. So he filled it up with double crochets. Didn't say, I don't think it said how many he did. Let me turn it down before I get a copyright strike. He did all single crochets around. Let me see if it tells how many he actually put around it. I wonder, is he making like a ponytail holder? VJ says Anita's pregnant. Sanita, are you still here? Sanita says, take that back, VJ. And Drini said, VJ, heck no, LOL. Miss Tina said, I still have some too. I do. I still have some knee highs. Nope, he don't say how many single crochets he put. But then you do another row of single crochets all the way around, looks like. Yeah. And this is what it's looking like. His channel's called Knitting Life. And then you're going to do 5 chains. I believe he's making a ponytail holder. And Dawn P said, okay, all baby is sleeping and mom and dad are on duty, so I'm going to get some sleep. All right. You too, Dawn P. So he's doing double crochet, chain 2, skip 3. Double crochet. I don't know. This has my curiosity now. Now he's doing 10 double crochet into each. Did I go too far? Do y'all ever run across channels like this and sit here and try to figure it out? Okay, now he's doing 10 double crochets in each chain 2 in that chain 2 space, and then he's doing a front post double crochet around the double crochet, and now he's doing 5 double crochets into the next space. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he did not either. He did 5 double crochets around that double crochet. And then he slip stitched into the top of the next one. Now he's chaining 5. He turned it over backwards. And now he's going back into the next space and slip stitch, and he chained 3. Now he's turning around. Now he's fixing to crochet over the chain, 10 double crochets over that chain 5. He making some kind of swirly swirls. You watching it, Darcia? Hey, y'all, how they be crocheting with them little bitty hooks in that yarn without it splitting? My yarn be splitting all kind of which ways. It's neat, whatever he's doing. All right, he front post around there. Okay. Where I said he's front posting around that double crochet, he's actually doing 5 double crochets around that double crochet. Okay, now it makes sense. And then he turns. He slip stitches into the next double crochet. And now he's chaining 5. And he's going back and slip stitching there. And then chain 3 and turn it back. And over that chain 5, he's working so many stitches. And now he's telling you to repeat that all the way around. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh my God, that is so pretty. Y'all, that would be beautiful as a centerpiece and put a candle in it. Look. That is so pretty. I started Pretty Stitch tonight. Going to be my next rectangle shawl for donations. Ooh. What kind of stitch did you start, Miss Tina? You have new LKYE hooks, and you have not split once. What kind of hooks are them? I gotta say, them some hooks I ain't never had. Crochet hooks or knitting needles? Girl, you paid that much money for them hooks? Are they plastic or wood? Look like a pencil. They $115 on Amazon. They driftwood. Oh, his channel name, VJ, is Knitting Life. I'll drop it. No, sometimes them that don't talk for a tutorial and they just put across the screen what you do, if you can actually pick up on what they're doing and follow along, you can make some beautiful stuff from their channels. Oh, you won them. What? That's the link right there, VJ. Yep, that is the link. Yeah, Miss Margie's beautiful friend child is pretty. I like the yarn that she used. And she used Hobie Twister yarn in colorway Bloomy Elegance. Look at it. It's real pretty. And she added to it, I know. I remember seeing her post on Facebook wanting to know how to add more rows. That's what I've been doing, laying in bed, looking up different channels and stuff like that to find different stuff to. Yep, hair coming down. It's time to go to bed, y'all. Drini says, VJ, you don't need any more wheels. Well, that's like that little dolly thing I made out of that book. It was different, but it was easy. It's right here. This one. No, that ain't it. Where did it go? I don't know. But it came out of this book right here. I think. Oh, that's that one. It was a spiral one. And it worked up really, really fast. I did it in Sunita's yarn that she sent. It ain't too far. But I know I did this one. It's not that, the other one is not that big though. Or maybe I didn't do that one. Now this one has some cute pot holders in there, but you got to change colors. And I ain't too big on changing colors. Like these right here, I really like them. They're called the farmhouse pot holders. But you got to change colors. Oh, it's got some cute little animal magnets in here. I wonder if I do them, and I bet them would sell good too. Fun Fridgies. Let's see if they got a picture by themselves of them. Nope. Let's see. I don't know how to show you this without showing part of the pattern. Let's see if I can cover it up. Yeah. Look at those. Y'all think those would be good? Those little Fun Fridgies. Magnets. Like the pattern on what square? Miss Tina. This, the Sunburst pattern? Or the one in this, oh, the one in the book, yeah. I do too, but you got to change some colors. Like right there in the corner, you just doing one double crochet and like your chain, and then another double crochet, then you're changing yarn, then you're doing 3 doubles, then 3 doubles, then 3 doubles. I don't know. Wait, hold on a minute. Surface slip stitch. Insert your hook from right side through to wrong side in the space between 2 single crochets. Place slip knot on your hook, yarn over and draw a loop to right side. Insert your hook. Well, maybe you're not changing colors. Maybe you're, no, that's crocheted. I see it through the stitches. Yeah, you gotta change colors. Oh, this has a pumpkin and a cauldron in it. Oh, here's some Christmas ornaments. A tree and a wreath. But I was just going to make my own wreath. Easter eggs, gemstone bracelet, lacy shawlette, water lily necklace, flowers and scraps tote, on the go baby cover, scrap baby Afghan peak toy, slippers. Yeah, this doily is called the cornflower doily, but I like it too. And I think I did do this with Sunita's yarn. But I was talking about the other one. Oh, I know where it's at. It's in my car in the tote. That's exactly where it's at. And I believe these will do good at the flea market because people really like doilies. But I need to find one that's not as lacy. But yeah, this book right here does have some good stuff in it. Here you go, Ronell. Some gnome coasters. And all the other gnomies. Now, they're cute. I could do them. Because you're not doing a whole lot of color changing. Yeah, I could do those. I like the border on them, too. Yeah. Those are cute. And they got something called Lunch on the Lanai coaster. It's cute too, but I've always been. What do y'all think about coasters with a lot of holes in them? Oh, Lord, that was done with number 10 crochet thread. I guess if I used a 4-weight or something, that'd make a doily, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's number 10 crochet thread and a 2.25 millimeter crochet hook. That's not bad. And they got ring around coasters. But I would rather do the mug rugs. What would y'all prefer to have, coasters or mug rugs? Now this is real pretty, y'all. And this is what I'm saying. If you have books, look through them for color inspiration. Because look at this. This is beautiful. The colors in it are absolutely gorgeous together. And I can give you those colors. White, black, light blue, medium blue, and dark blue. Light red, medium red, and dark red. Light purple, medium purple, and dark purple. Light brown, medium brown, and dark brown. Small amounts of light teal, medium teal, and dark teal. That is beautiful. And the black is used as an accent color. This one, you want it? Because I still owe you a gift. You want me to send it to you? It's got all that stuff you see on the front there. And all this stuff you see on the back. I'll send it to you. I'm trying to wait on Amazon Prime for tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. You got it, Ronell. Yep. It's got a lot of cute little things. Oh, they got a turtle Friggy. Hey, I can make that little turtle and make him out of keychains. Oh, a mouse for your house. The cornflower doily. They got chili pepper magnets. They got a microwave bowl cozy. Let me just tell you what's all in here, Ronell. And the rest of y'all. Colorful gnomes, which they're ugly. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Ronell. You probably won't like them. I know you've made prettier gnomes than that. They got a blanket called Little Shell's Warmer Afghan. And it says 41 scrap colors, 45 grams or 105 yards each of 41 scrap colors. Hey, that would be good to use up that Dollar Tree yarn with. They got a turtle Friggy, a cornflower doily, which is this one, a mouse for your house, chili pepper magnet, microwave bowl cozy, gnome coasters, little bits bowls. You get 3 different size bowls. Happy Day cozy, which is the little thing on the back that had the flowers on there with the utensils, kitchen utensils sticking up out of it. Do you know of any bargains at Amazon? I don't right now, Miss Tina, but I do know Prime Day starts tomorrow and goes through the 11th, I want to say. October the 10th through the 11th. Lunch on the Lanai coaster. Strawberry Delight set. It comes with a strawberry magnet and then a towel topper. Ring around the coasters. The color bands Afghan. And y'all, that's done in a rectangle. But it's not the granny stitch. Looks like a V-stitch. Almost. Farmhouse pot holders. A pot and casserole cozy. The retro mandala. The fun Friggies. The hexagon dishcloth. Halloween treats, which is a pumpkin and a cauldron. Miniature ornaments, which is a Christmas tree and a wreath. And then you have Easter eggs. And it has a little chick that you crochet and they go inside the egg. Hey, Lydia. A gemstone bracelet, a water lily necklace, and a lacy shawlette. Then you have a flowers and scrap tote bag, an on-the-go baby cover. I can show that one. I can hide the pattern on that one. That's the on-the-go baby pattern. And then this is the scrap baby Afghan. And then the pig toy. Baby animal slippers. And then the other is just the further directions on the other stuff. And then they have stitch guide and metric conversion chart in the back. And this is an Annie's crochet book. So that's what all is in that book. I thought I had another one like that. Similar to that. but different. I know I got my Crochet in a Weekend book by, what's her name? Selena Baca. No, that's it, I guess. And I got this book right here, and I'm yet to make anything. I've started on one of them. Now this is another one that I actually got from Ollie's. And then Jen had it sent to me from Cynthia. So I got it again. It's in the back room back there. But she sent all 3 of the books. Now this one has some cute little projects in it too. I've actually made the turtle. But it has this cute little owl in there. And this is what it looks like. And this came from Ollie's. And it comes 3 in a pack. It has a mini bag that looks like that. Those would be cute and quick to make, and you can line them up. They show fawn and lipstick in them. A circular blanket. I like the colors of it. A hobo purse. That's cute. I got a simple scarf, which is very simple, and then a folded bag right there. And then that's the scarf. And they got something called a Sunburst Granny Square that looks just like a solid granny square to me. Right here. I guess because it's got, I don't know what that's got going on. Just looks like that might be where they joined it or something. It's got an amulet pouch, which that looks like it was made using Sunita's favorite stitch, the extended single crochet. No, it wasn't. They got a cat sweater. Good night, Bestie. Hey, Nancy Strand, welcome in. Collingwood, Ontario, Canada. Well, happy Thanksgiving Day to you, sweetheart. They got heart coasters. And they got a crochet backpack. That's got a bunch of different stitches to it. That's kind of neat. And then they got the turtle. I've made the turtle, y'all. It's so cute. And easy. All the stuff in this book that I've made has been easy to make. And then they got a market bag, which looks like that. So that was the other book that I got. That'll use up your stash real quick. But this one here, I have got to make some of this stuff out of here. called Patchwork Animals. You get those on the front and then those there on the back. I like it because they look vintage, being the patchwork, and then it reminds me of a quilt. So, but I will send that to you, Ronell. I'll do it tomorrow for Prime Day. Not that it'll be on sale or anything. Mara says, good night to those headed to bed. Yep, they got it. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And it's already on sale. You love the pat. You have that book. Have you made anything from it yet, Ronell? Lord, I'm finna send the book to me. You'll get it tomorrow. Me either. I've actually started something on it, and I got the pieces in a basket in the back room back there, but I haven't finished it. Which one did I start? You got a green head. Oh, which one did I start? Lord, I don't remember which one I started now. I know I did a part of green and blue and red, I want to say. And for the most part, they look fairly simple to do. That frog is just too cute. I think I started on the elephant. And that monkey is adorable. And the dog, I love the dog, the puppy. He is too cute. Look at him. He's chunky like Emily. Christine says, I've been lurking, now sleeping. Good night, Christine. Good night, Miss Margie. Yeah, I got to do some of these. That's what I need to do, is go through this book and make sure I have the colors in the yarn. And if I don't, what I don't have, then get it. But I'll get mine from Hobby Lobby, because Hobby Lobby right now is the cheapest place. I can get there. I love this yarn for $3.49 a skein when it's 30% off. And I can't buy Red Heart Super Saver from Walmart. So, and I love this yarn. It's much better to work with. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any still here, VJ says, Sunita, I take it back. Sunita probably knocked out by now, VJ. But we will see y'all Wednesday at Cynthia's house. And the big secret will be revealed. Yes. But not until then. VJ says, stick a fork in me. I'm done. Everyone have a blessed night. You too, VJ. You too, Beach Girl. Thank y'all all so much for being here tonight. I really, really do appreciate it. And we will put this bag together Monday. Zanita said, thank you, VJ. Don't wish that on me ever. Hey, Adele, my bush dweller. Yes, Mar, it's been great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll finish. I'll do my other 2 squares, finish my rectangle, and I'll do a tutorial for the bottom and let y'all know exactly how big it's going to be. Because what I'm going to do is finish my rectangle, finish my other 2 squares, and put it together. That way I know exactly how big I need the bottom to be. And then we'll attach the bottom to the back, to the square made with the rectangles and the four squares. And I'll do a tutorial for that. Since I'll be doing the link double crochet. It's easy, y'all. It's not hard. It's real easy. Have anybody ever done the link double crochet? Adele says hi and bye to all. Wanda says later, everyone. Still here, getting ready for bed myself. Good night, Nana Michelle. But yeah, I'll get that tutorial out. I know I got a tutorial that'll be out Wednesday. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow as well. Another one on Wednesday. The tutorial on Wednesday. I might be able to get a video out Thursday. If not, it'll be one Friday. Sunita said, I forgot the secret already. Good night, Sunita. Well, you're going to learn how to do the link double crochet. It is very simple, very easy, and it makes for a very tight structure in crochet. No holes. No holes. We will actually link the very first double crochet at the end and beginning of each row. And you get an effect that it's like 2 single crochets stacked on top of each other when you do it. Hey, CJ Spice. Good night, all, she says. Thank y'all for the ones that's been out in the bushes, for coming in and saying good night and telling everyone bye. I really, really do appreciate that. And thank y'all for being here tonight. See y'all Wednesday. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. And until next time, and I did not dance for Mar. We're going to go out with a dance for Mar, y'all. Thank you, Mar. Thank you, Mar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, y'all, be kind. Remember to smile. I love you all. Thank y'all for being my peace, my happiness, my friend. Love you all. See y'all in the next one. Bye.